Ijoma Sorochi, a media and development specialist with over 8 years experience of working with children and young people. I am also the founder and project director of the Teenz Global Foundation. I am an English language professional, a certified child protection officer, an educator, a multiple award-winning entrepreneur with several awards like the Mandela Washington Fellow and Young African Leader by the US government in 2014, the African Region finalist for the Commonwealth Youth Awards in 2015, an INEC Youth Ambassador, a 2016 Queen's Young Leader, a Leap Africa Fellow. I was also listed among the JCI Top 10 Outstanding Young Persons in Nigeria in 2016. I also received the National Youth Award for Excellence in Civic Participation by the Nigerian President and the Federal Ministry of Youth. I'm also an Associate Fellow of the Royal Commonwealth Society, and in 2018, I was recognized as the Youth Champion for Citizenship and Leadership by the Federal Ministry of Youth. I started working with young people on mindset reorientation and character development in 2011 in FCT. Through Teenz Global Foundation, I have led the implementation of over 56 educational outreaches that have reached over 50,000 children and young people in 41 communities, 46 schools, 125 teachers, and over 80 community leaders across FCT and 9 states in Nigeria. In 2016, I was inspired by Pastor Chris's Power of Your Mind book after studying it and understanding the mind, the power of thoughts, and the impact on attitude. I realized it was the positive content and character of my mind that helped me through my struggles. As a young girl from a broken home, I was able to increase my value and become more productive. Who I am today is the function of my mind. This for me was a solution because it became the manual for me to scale up my impact in more lives. And so in 2016, I coordinated the previous Power of Your Mind project across several schools in the FCT, and that reached over 5,574 teenagers in FCT. Through the POYMP mentorship program, a lot of young people have been able to gain invaluable life skills to impact their lives and also their generation. They've been able to form a new character of mind. Part of what will also help them do is to improve their academic growth and activity success. Now they've learned how to maximize the inner range of their creative eyes using appropriate channels of vision, understanding the importance of thoughts and how to use these thoughts while learning more on the concept of mind management and also the functions of the mind in its twofold. One of the schools for the Power of Your Mind project, which we initiated in 2016, but this is the 3rd edition, and honestly it's been mind-blowing. This edition we worked across 10 schools, and so far the feedback from the students, they've been able to understand that their mind is a powerful instrument that they can actually use to decide the kind of future they tend to have. One of the key things we've been driving across them is the fact that they have power over their thoughts to decide the right thoughts or the wrong thoughts, and also knowing that their thoughts can be constructive or destructive.
You have a mind that you can be able to plan and become what you want to be in future.
It's what your mind think about that you will act on.
Think hard, work hard towards your goals, your set goals in life.
The POYMP changes the way they think with a renewed mindset, which brings positive changes to their character. They realize they are responsible for their thoughts, and failure to use your mind rightly will only result in stagnation and retrogression. They can first see from within. They can have moments of creation with true mediation. They understand that their life and personality is the expression of their mind, because the mind is the faculty of man's reasoning and thoughts. Now we've been able to help them differentiate between the inward and outward man, protecting the mind from destructive thoughts and having control over their minds, knowing that they have a sound mind, not a suicide, failure or negative mindset, realizing the powers and possibilities of their thoughts and how they are the reflections of those thoughts. They realize that the result of the process of feelings and emotions is attitude. So their attitude is the way they act based on their minds and thoughts. Knowing that the result of process of feelings and emotions is attitude, so their attitude is the way they act based on their minds and thoughts. They may not be responsible for the information that comes to their mind, but they are definitely responsible for how they process and act on it.
Anything you want to be, it is you that you decide it and send it to your mind.
You always have a sharp mind. Always plan ahead.
What you have in your mind will affect your future positively.
Whenever I'm facing a challenge, I will say to myself that I can do better, and I'll have positive talks about myself.
An exciting experience, I would say, because I've seen so far the children have learnt a lot from power of the mind, in the sense that they now know how to exercise power over the mind.
I've come to realize that the basic things, which are the thoughts and why the attitude and character of many students or people today is not yet known to them why they do it. But with this power of your mind, they are able to know that the mind serves as the basic, the fundamental thing why which they can handle. That is, use it in controlling who they want to be, use it in controlling what they want to do, and again allowing thoughts that are of benefit, thoughts that will catapult them into a better person, thoughts that will catapult them into becoming great in life. These are the impacts I've come to notice in most of these students, and I'm very grateful for this program because I can see a brighter Nigeria, I can see a brighter future for these kids.
Do things that okay, I am poor, I don't have anything to do, I don't have any job to do, so I don't see the use of me being alive.
To control their mind, control their emotion, to do what's right so we cannot commit suicide.
Suicide is the act of intentionally taking one's life as a result of emotional stress, physical illness, or maybe emotional abuse.
So basically, suicide is an act whereby a person deems it fit to take his own life for whatever reasons that might be. It's not accidental, it's actually a deliberate, conscious, intentional action to take your own life.
Well, suicide, I feel, is first of all a state of the mind, and the mind has to be protected at all costs.
As a medical doctor by profession, things that deals with the mind, is referred to as a cycle. So putting it together as mental health is psychosocial or psychomental thinking of the medulla oblongata. You understand? So it deals with the mind frame or what is being conceived as an individual from the brain and the reaction afterwards.
Actually, for a lot of reasons, personally, I believe that strength varies for different people. I mean, our capacity to handle emotional issues, our capacity to handle challenges, situation, and stress varies for a lot of people. So, for many people, especially young people, they might have not been able to build enough capacity to deal with a lot of problems they face. So, they take it on the negative side, and many of them start to lose the way of hope, and then they commit suicide.
Financial difficulty, bullying, maybe cyberbullying, or emotional stress, maybe as a result of breakup or someone's close to them's death, maybe a death of a close one or loved one causes stress that might in turn make the person want to take his or her own life if the person sees he or she cannot endure it anymore.
Several factors contribute to this. Part of it are economic hardship, failures, life challenges, mental disorders, substance abuse, and they also have terminal illness and mental health stigma. But again, between April 2019 till date, we've had an increase in the reported cases of suicide among young people in Nigeria. And of course, there are several unreported cases too that are unaccounted for. And so my team and I decided that in this edition, we're going to educate, engage, and equip young people on mind management, knowing how the mind works and how best they can utilize their mind, considering that there are psychosocial factors that also contribute to these suicide cases. And that was one of the things that informed our team in this edition, which talked about the power of your mind and effective suicide prevention response strategy for young people in Nigeria. Young teenage girl at age 16 and also as a young adult, I've also gotten to those stages where I contemplated suicide. But now you learn in the power of your mind that the mind is the human processing center of the human being. And so our goal is to increase awareness on the power of your mind as an effective tool for suicide prevention response strategy among young people in Nigeria. We did this through the implementation of different life skills mentorship sessions, youth campaigns, school POYMP quiz, the Twitter conference, training of trainers, and sessions with internally displaced children, including a dialogue. Hoping that at the end of this project, we'll be able to have impacted and increased their skills to be able to reduce the rate of suicide among young people in Nigeria.
Nobody can put a price on mental health because it is very important and it affects people of different ages.
World Mental Health Day was recently celebrated on the 10th day of October, and several bodies joined hands together to campaign on the need to always speak up on your mind.
Necessary. Culture is changing. Our culture, world culture, does not exist independently.
So pick a number.
Number 6.
Number 6. The mind is the branch of man's reasoning and thoughts. A. Faculty. B. Department. C. Storage.
A. Faculty.
That's correct.
Okay, at least even from the program, the POYMP program, it shows us that we have to be able to use our mind effectively and dwell on positive things. One, always know that whatever you're going through, it's not in any way permanent. It's not in any way permanent. So there can always be changes for what you're going through. So once you can imbibe in your mind that you can always create change, you can always make things happen the way you want them to happen. Never give up, and always know that as long as the day breaks, you can always still make new things work.
Most people might just say that it's something I know how to manage myself, but that's not it. But the best actually you can get are the young ones, the adolescents, because they're the ones that are faced with these traumas every single day from teachers, lecturers, and the rest of them.
Sensitization. So talking to young people on how to take charge of your mind, how to be positive-minded, how to value yourself, and how to talk to a friend in case you realize changes in your mind, in case you realize that there's so much negativity going on.
So we cannot determine what comes in or what happened to us, but how we view them and how we see life in itself is going to play a very important role to ensure that those things are mitigated.
We can reduce the rate of suicide by making people more aware of what they can do with their mind. Let them know that when they set their mind on something, they can actually achieve whatsoever they set their mind on, because their mind is the sole factor or determinant of being who they say they want to be or achieving whatsoever thing they say they want to achieve in life.
You need to prevent certain information from coming to you. Things that you know are not helpful, whether from TV, social media, toxic people, friends in your life. You need to cut those off. You need to protect whatever comes into your mind.
There was a time in my life when I didn't realize how much I was worth, how much I can be. I had so much inferiority complex. I saw the negative side of everything.
We can process things positively because of the kind of mindset we have is going to play a very important role in making sure that suicidal thoughts are prevented. And at the end result is going to be that, okay, we don't have to have a situation where one is committing suicide.
And then develop positive relationships, have good friends, people that can always positively edify you to do the right things.
Now, you can be a part of the POYMP program across schools and communities. Remember, it starts with mind management, understanding how to deal with your thoughts and also your attitude towards life challenges to help you recreate your world. Now, just as I have power over my mind, you certainly have power over your mind.
My name is Lydia Sue.
My name is Malik Nimatula.
My name is Suleiman Mufida.
My name is Adam Olekun Taiwo.
I have a sound mind.
I have the power of my mind.
I have the power over my mind.
Mine has no power over me. Only I can define my future.
My name is Doris Amakevich. My name is Alukai Blessing.
And I have power over my mind.
I have power over my mind.
My name is Dr. David Ewelike and I have power of the mind.
My name is Sunday Moses Lobo. I have a sound mind. I have power over my mind.
My name is Udemeze Chineku and I have the power of the mind.
My name is Lois Emaizi and I have the power of the mind.
I have power over my mind.
My name is Olodam Lola Olawaye and I have power